Okay, so just start for the topic today, right? A topic about religion. It's okay to ask any questions, Kate. We don't have something very serious about the religions in Vietnam. We're open to talk about this topic.
Yeah. So what are the main religions in Vietnam?
Barak, can you answer Kate's question?
Yes. The main religions in Vietnam are some people, a lot of people practice folk religions, about 45%, such as venerating ancestors or praying to deities, especially during Tết and other festivals in Vietnam. And 16% of population were Buddhist, and 8% were Christians, and some religions I don't remember.
Yeah. Okay. I have a few questions already. So you're saying one religion is worshipping your ancestors.
Yes.
I understand that. And then you said another one was Buddhism.
Buddhist.
Buddhist. Yeah, Buddhist. To me, in my understanding of being a Buddhist is that it's a very good religion and a very smart, intelligent religion. Why would anyone change from Buddhist? Buddhist seems to be good.
I think in Vietnam, Buddhist is the most religion. So I think that religions were very good and teach people have a tent of good, and for example, they don't eat dog meat, for example, and they don't drink alcohol, and they must live in the temple a lot of time, and doing exercise every day. So I think that religion's very good.
Yeah. So to be a Buddhist in Vietnam, do you have to live in a temple?
Yes, of course. In Vietnam, Buddhist, many people live and work in temple, and a lot of citizens go and worship, maybe, and burn incense and pray for them.
So if you're Vietnamese and you worship your ancestors and your relatives, does that mean that can you be a Buddhist and do that, or is it one or the other? Does it have to be different?
Yes, of course. Although I always pray and worship my ancestors, so I can go to the pagoda to pray and even follow that religion. Buddhism.
Okay, so you can do the two. You can do both.
Yes, two,
okay.
Or even many that my government not that my government always allow.
Forbid or ban.
Yes.
Yeah, ban. So you can pick and choose. You can pick and choose the best parts you want.
The best I want now, because of my family not follow any religions, so I'm now similar. So I think Buddhist is the most religions I want to follow.
Yeah, I think worldwide probably that's the opinion is that's one of the best religions.
Yes,
Do you have many people followed Buddhism in Australia, Kate?
Yes, it's becoming more and more popular. If you feel the need for a religion, Buddhism is probably the most appropriate for modern day living. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
It is in alignment with where we're going in the future in terms of our desire to not harm the world and be environmentally friendly.
Okay. Because I think many white people in Australia, they follow other religions, not Buddhism, right?
Yes. They do that because that's the heritage they come from.
Yeah, heritage they come from. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because
It's very difficult to change your religion. Most people keep the religion that their parents taught them.
Yeah, you're right. In Vietnam, other religions, they always want to expand the amount of people to follow their religions. So if you don't follow any religions, but you want to marry another person who follow a religion like Protestantism, so you have to follow that religion to marry that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that happened in my situation too.
Yeah, I see.
But my husband, so most white people, I guess everyone knows, are Christian, but there's two main types of Christians. One is Protestant, one is Catholic. My husband is Catholic and I am Protestant. Not now, but that's my background, my heritage, how my family educated me.
Yeah.
And when I married my husband, we were the first generation where I didn't have to convert. I didn't have to become one, but I had to make a promise that the children would be Catholics.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
Would you choose about your religion now?
I don't have a religion now.
Kate, I have a question. In Vietnam, when a couple they got married, the children they usually take the family name for from their father. So is that similar in Australia?
Yes. So I'm the last generation of women who probably take the husband's name. So when I got married, I changed my name to my husband's name.
Okay.
Wow.
So I had a different name before I was married. Now I have Peter's name, and then the children get his name. But if I didn't take my husband's name, the children would have the father's name. Yes.
Okay.
Or if we were not married and we had children, the children take the father's name.
Okay. How about if you don't want to change your name, even you get married with your husband?
That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Because,
but you give the children the husband's name always.
Okay. In Vietnam, you can make a choice, but it's like traditional. People just get a family name from their father. But sometimes when they divorced, and then maybe they change their family name to their mom because they follow their mom. They don't follow their dad anymore.
So the children change their names.
Change their family name.
Okay, and then so if those children then, when they get older, get married, will they keep? Say if it's a girl, will she keep her mother's name?
Yes.
Mother's family name.
Yes.
Okay.
Because even like most Vietnamese women, when they get married, they don't change their names. They don't change.
I've noticed that in Australia. My Vietnamese friends, they don't ever change their names when they get married.
I see.
But you still, even if the woman doesn't change her name, she still belongs. When she gets married, she then becomes part of the husband's family.
But now the young couple, they prefer to live in a private house, private family, rather than living in their husband's family.
So who looks after the old people?
That's a very good question. Alan, can you answer that question?
Yes, now, for example, now my wife and I live private house, separate from my big family. So my wife and I had to look after my son. Nobody can do it for me and my wife.
So when you get old and you need someone to look after you, who will look after you?
Actually, traditionally in Vietnamese people, the children has a responsibility to take care her parents.
Okay.
That's But
and you have one son? You have one son?
I have one son. But for me, when I get older, I don't want he would take care my wife and I, because I want to private life, and he also. I don't want to dispute or bother his life.
So what will be the solution?
I think from now I save enough money to cover my expenses and my living costs, and both my wife and I look after each other. That's it.
But if you've lost your minds or you're like babies, who will look after you when you're old people?
I heard that in the developed country they build a nursing house. For the older people. I think in Vietnam when 50 years go ahead.
But will you be happy? Will you be happy to be in an institution?
Happy institution? I had no choice. My son had all his life. I don't want to bother him.
Okay, that's logical. So what about your parents or your wife's parents?
So now my wife's parents, my wife's father already passed away just a few years ago, and now she had just the mother. So she got stroke 2 years ago. So and but her brother must take care her
Okay.
mother. So
And what if one of those people die? Where will the one person live? With you?
yeah, now my wife live with me.
No, but
And yeah,
your wife's parents, your wife's, who had the stroke? Your wife's mother?
my wife mother.
Had the stroke. So if
One of them if die.
yeah,
What if her mother dies?
her mother dies or her father dies, who will look after the one person who's left?
Her brother.
Why her brother and not her?
Traditionally in Vietnam, the son
A son.
will
Okay.
take care of her parents, and when the daughter got married, normally the daughter will follow her husband.
Mhm.
So they stay with her husband, so they don't have time or often to take care of her mothers.
Mhm.
So the brother must take care her mother.
Okay. So it's the daughter-in-law
Yeah.
who does the caring.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
It just like my wife
Uh-huh.
taking care my parents.
Yeah.
I am the person will take care my parents.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the old-fashioned way, but you think in the future you will build nursing homes for old people?
Yes, I think so. It's like
Yeah.
Europe, US. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going off topic because we're supposed to be talking about religion.
Yeah.
So do you follow a religion?
Yeah. I do not follow any religion, but I worship to my ancestor, and I do not follow any religion.
Okay, now I need it explained to me what worshiping your ancestors really means, because I respect my ancestors and I know that that's where I came from and that's important, but what does worshiping mean in practical terms? What do you do when you say worship? How does worship look like?
Yeah. So worship to ancestor is very important to me, to my
Yeah.
family. When I worship to my ancestor, I burn incense stick and offer fresh fruit, cake, fresh flower to my ancestor. I pray peace, happiness to my family, my friend. Just like I said, Nam Mô A Di Đà Phật, Nam Mô A Di Đà Phật, Nam Mô A Di Đà Phật.
Namo Adi Faha.
Yes, Nam Mô A Di Đà Phật.
Namo Adi Hafa.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And what does that mean? How does that sound in English?
Just mean I call my ancestor, come here, came to me.
Oh, okay.
See my gratitude.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my chanting. Yes.
Okay. So you
chanting.
do you feel that they come? Do you feel their presence?
Yeah, I feel come when I said like that. I feel come.
Yeah.
And I feel in my shower, I am talking to them.
Mm-hmm. So they're there with you. They're with you in that moment, that time.
Yeah.
Present.
At someone,
Yeah.
I think I witness, right? I witness. I am there. I am respect them. I am talking to them. Yeah.
And how often do you do that?
Normally I do that in the new days and the full moon.
Okay, so a couple of, what's a new day?
Yes.
What do you mean new day? What's a new day?
New day is the first or
day.
second
First day, Alan.
First day or
First
second
day.
days.
Yeah.
First day.
First day of what? First day of what?
Every month. Monthly.
Oh, first day. Okay, so you do it 13 times a year. 13, 14 times.
30 times, but yeah.
Yeah.
30. 1 month we do twice.
Yeah. Okay. And do you teach your children to do that as well?
I do not educate him, but when he saw me worship the ancestor, and he do the same in the next times.
Yeah.
He witnessed I do that, and he just follow my
That's
action.
so cute. You need to take a video.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. That's so cute.
That I do. That I did. I follow my father. My father worship to my grandfather.
Oh, I want to cry. That's so. And it's so nice. It makes me feel emotional. That it's just everything is a continuation.
Yeah, yes, from generation to generation.
Yeah,
you just follow and follow.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And is that so that is okay to do in Buddhism, that aligns with Buddhism as well?
Yeah, I think so. Most of Vietnam follow Buddhism or worship to ancestors, so they do the same. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not sure that I would qualify that as worshipping, because to me, I would call what you're doing honoring more than worshipping. Like when is there a difference between honoring and worshipping? This is a very complex English question and philosophical question to answer.
Yeah.
Honoring versus worshipping.
You have to check tomorrow.
Yeah. It's difficult, because I think if you're talking about chanting to your relatives, that is more like remembering and honoring, more than, you're not treating your ancestors like they're gods.
Just see them like they still alive with us, but we can't see them now. Just you incense to talk with them, to send some good things and what we want to offer to them, and send some best wishes to the dead people. And also we hope they can bring some luck, bring some peaceful things to our life. That's what.
So you're asking for something.
Yeah, like we say, like we pray for something like that, Yeah, hope they support us in our career, in our life, Hope you can always be with the children, so they always healthy, always again, like avoid the bad accidents might happen with them when they drive the motorbike, when they go on a trip, So we always pray,
Yeah.
especially for the people they work relied on the bad weather, you know, like storm,
Yeah.
typhoon,
Yeah.
like fishermen, farmer. Always they spend a lot of time to pray before they have to do something a little bit risky, a little bit dangerous.
I think it's a really good connection, because like if you're used to seeing your parents do that, then you understand it's all part of the continuation of life. My 19-year-old daughter asked me only during the week, this week, she said, were you worried when you were pregnant with me? Were you worried that there's going to be something wrong with me, or that, you know, I had a disability or something before you had me, before I was born? And I said, yes. And she said, do you worry now? And I said, oh, she said, have you stopped worrying because I'm an adult? And I said, no, anything can happen to any of us at any time. So it's important to always be thankful that everything is good and everyone is healthy, because anything can happen to anyone in 1 second, like that.
Yeah, I always believe that, Kate.
Yeah.
You cannot
Yeah.
tell like that bad thing will never happen to me. No, you cannot say that.
No.
Yeah.
You can't. And you know, no one's ever safe, and that's why I think it's important to maybe not have religion, but some type of strength that you get from being spiritual.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm talking too much.
No. Yeah. We are listening, Kate.
Okay, so does anyone here go to religious services?
Barak, can you answer this question?
Yes. Because I don't follow any religion, so I don't go to religious service regularly.
No.
Yes. Is that I sometimes go to a temple or ancestral homes to burn incense, or make offerings to pray, or show gratitude to my ancestors.
Okay. And when you go to a temple, are there leaders at the temple that might talk to you or give you prayers or give you advice or try and make you come to the temple more often?
Yes. Sometimes I go to a temple and I burn incense and meet the leader of temple, and they have some advice for me that main advise me to live good and have always happy and be careful when go out, and to have kindness to other people, especially my family.
Yeah.
Yes.
And are you happy to talk to those people, or do you feel nervous if they talk to you?
Sometimes a lot of time I very happy when talk with them, but sometimes because some advice maybe I think not very exactly, or that might be some worry about that. But because I So I don't have a lot of time to go there, but I believe a lot of advice from leader of pagoda or temple. Yes.
So with so are we talking about a monk, a Buddhist monk?
Buddhist monk, I don't know.
Người thầy chùa trong chùa người ta gọi là
Chùa.
monk.
Yes. He's I think a leader of pagoda.
Yeah.
Yes.
And would he be somebody who doesn't have a wife, doesn't have a family, doesn't understand how difficult real life is?
Yes.
Barak.
Yes. I think some I was met many people to pagoda to praise, and they want to have because they get older, so don't have married, so they went to and pray to
Yeah.
have a friend.
No, Barak, Kate want to know about the life of the monks at the pagodas. Do they have a wife? Do they have a family?
You know, yeah, to be honest, about 10 years ago, I have a coworker. When he about 20 years old, he was leader of pagoda.
A monk.
So
Barak.
A monk? What?
A monk.
monk, yeah,
Buddhist.
monk pagoda. So about 20 years later, he go out and he left and go to his hometown and married, and now he have one son. And I at that time I asked him when you a monk pagoda, do you want to live with girlfriend? He told me all people want.
Okay. So are we talking a bit about hypocrisy?
Hypocrisy. I don't know the word.
Hypocrisy. Google it. HY P hippo CRASY.
ASY. Hypocrisy. Okay.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, that maybe hypocrite. So
Or maybe it's HIP.
Okay.
Maybe it's
okay.
HI.
Okay, I got it now, Kate. Thì là bà Kate nói cái việc này có phải là đạo đức giả hay không?
Cái đó thì maybe right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. And I suppose that's what makes people feel, modern people feel like they want to question the old ways of thinking, because you see that they don't always live the life they should live, like a monk. Yeah.
Kate, to be honest, like I listened to many like audios from the monks. They teach to many people, and they said to give up all their needs as a normal person, like with a beautiful girl or tasty food, go out to play
Yeah.
with other people as a normal person. That is something they have to change
Give
every
up.
day. They have
Yeah.
to like control their mind, control their body every day. It's not easy. Like you said, I want to quit. You can quit in the next day. You know, it's something you have to slowly change yourself. You know, you have to discipline every day. And like Barack's friend, maybe he did not he did not refuse all the attention from outside of the pagoda, so he left the pagoda and became a normal person and got married. But other people, maybe after they have something shock in their life, and they just want to be a monk, and I think they give up everything, and then they don't want to have something as a normal person anymore. But I know that is very difficult. It's not easy.
But also, can I argue here?
Yes.
That perhaps if you've had a difficult life and you've been divorced and you've had relationship problems, maybe sometimes you say, I don't want to play in normal society. I want to opt out. I want to leave. I want to just focus on myself and my spirituality. That's also an option. It's like opt out.
Yeah. Some people they actually do that, Kate. Yeah. But some people, maybe, I don't know, they just born to be a monk. They they went to the school for like about Buddhism when they were very young age, and at that time, or in their mind, they subconscious all the information of to be a monk. And then when they get older, they make their own decision. I don't want to live as a normal life. I want to be a monk. I want to study more about Buddhism. So they are like true monks, and some like maybe like fake monks.
Yeah. But isn't it also something that sometimes families tell young men to do when they're young?
It's very rare in Vietnam, maybe in Thailand, maybe in Cambodia. Yeah. But it's very rare in Vietnam. Parents, they usually don't tell the children, you have to be a monk, you should to be a monk. They just let the children to make their own decision. But I don't know why. But some often children, they are raising by the monks in the pagoda, so maybe all what they learn, all what they know is about Buddhism, and they get all the education in the Buddhism.
But that's a good way of getting free education too, isn't it?
Yes, actually, it's not many Vietnamese people they do that, but I see quite many of them in Cambodia. I have been there before, and I saw a lot of people in Cambodia. They work, they earn money, and they go to study a lot to be a monk. Monk is like a job in Cambodia.
Wow.
Yeah.
But there's no harm if you're being financially supported to learn that.
Yeah.
Okay, should I try and go on to the next question?
Yes.
Is religion a source of conflict and war, or is it a force for peace?
Alan, yes.
Yeah, in Vietnam, religion is not the source of conflict and war, because most of the Vietnamese people, they do not follow any religion. They just follow Buddhism, but the Buddhism is good. It's very good. So they're very nice. They do not compare together or kill together or hit together.
There's no competition. That is why I believe Buddhism is what modern thinking people are choosing, because it doesn't cause conflict.
Yeah. So
Buddhism also, to me, is not really strictly a religion. It's more philosophy, isn't it? More way of thinking, not religion.
yes, philosophy or like science, like the Buddhist monk 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬 well known in the world. He
Mhm.
he bring the Buddhist into Vietnam. Many Buddhist monks follow him, and also in foreign country like that.
But you do know about religions in other world, in other countries.
Yeah.
What do you think that religion is a problem globally?
I just heard him say about news about another religion in other country like India. They has Middle East. They have different religion like Hinduism,
Hinduism, yeah.
Hinduism, or
Muslim,
Catholic,
yeah,
or
Islam.
Protestant. I don't know, but they kill together. They kill together because they are different. It's very, I think it's very aggressive. It's very not like a human. I don't know how to express.
Yeah. Can I just explain something here? Catholic and Protestant are Christians. They're all under the group called Christian.
Yeah.
And then Muslim is the Middle East, predominant Middle Eastern religion. And most of the conflicts about religion have been between Christians and Muslims.
Wow.
And if you live in a country where Buddhism is the main religion, it's very difficult to understand how people could fight about something so personal, so ridiculous. It's a difficult concept. I can't explain how people could have fights because I believe something different to you. No, but that's what they choose to do. It's like if I wear black socks and you wear white socks, who cares? Yeah.
But also like the country like Israel and the country around the Palestine, they follow different religions and they fight each other too.
Yeah, but it's only because human beings like to hate someone else
if they are different than you, right?
Yeah, it's the in team and the out team. It's just we like to have another team.
Yeah, I told Alan and Barack before, sometimes I don't understand, but people, they just don't accept the difference from other people, so they fight, they bomb, they kill other people.
They kill. They actually kill. Yes.
Yeah.
I know the reason why. The human also an animal.
Yes. Yeah. And I think that's that's it. Obviously, we're just animals. It's this is why we discussed 2 weeks ago. Like we thought we were more modern and more evolved, but we're not. We're just animals. It's a shame. It's a shameful label to give people, but we are like that.
Because in Vietnam we call the human like Vietnamese mean the human means con người. We have 2 different versions. Con is animal, Người is human. We had both them inside, so we complete together. Con and Người, the human animal, complete together many times. So we had to control my mind, my emotion. We don't know how the animal.
Yeah.
Over. Yeah.
Do you think that that's because the Vietnamese have been treated so badly, like in history, from the French, the Russians, the Americans? Do you think that that's why you realize that this is the way you now are today?
You mean the France and US are invaded Vietnam?
Yeah. So the French first, then the Americans. And do you think that that's now why you have evolved better and become more mature, grown up in your philosophy?
So
I don't know if you understand the word
You
philosophy.
understand the question, Alan? Bạn hiểu đoạn này nhá.
Có nghĩa
Tức
là
là
hồi
ý
xưa
bà nói
giờ
chính á, là giống như kiểu có phải là nhờ chiến tranh mà các bạn đoàn kết lại không? Các bạn trở nên chững chạc, các bạn trở nên yêu thương nhau hơn, biết quý trọng nhau hơn không?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think Kate gave it a very good idea. I don't know what happened in the past, but I see there were a lot of like kingdoms in Vietnam before French people came. So after that, we just have only one enemy. It was French army. So all the people, they follow like different religions. They had different kings before, but they now they just had the same enemy. So they were in a team and they fought against French people. Yeah, so maybe that's the reason.
You know, but and then they get over that, and then there's somebody else doing something asshole-ish. There's another asshole, and you have to work out, you know, this isn't good for society.
Because Kate, I can see like in the war, in the north and the south in Vietnam were different. You know, people, they don't like each other because they follow with a different parliament,
team,
different leaders, and then, but now, you know, after we are in a reunification in Vietnam, and then the people now in the same country, and then slowly the young people, we don't care much about you used to follow the south, you used to follow the north.
They don't know. They don't know anymore. Yeah.
So maybe I'm not sure, but it's a difficult.
But I believe that is probably why I'm getting a sense. I mean, there's only 3 of you men discussing this with me. This is 3 people out of the whole population. So, you know, n equals 3 is not good, but I'm getting the impression, and you're probably educated people as well, but I'm getting the impression that you don't respect religion and you don't respect authority all that much. It's more about your personal situation that is important, but also honoring your ancestors has become more important than any religion.
I think I cannot say that, but like in Vietnam, I don't feel I am different than other people, or other people are different than me because they follow different religion. They believe in different things, you know. So we just like it's normal. It's something like I have a lot of friends, they follow different religions, but they're okay. But I don't do something disrespect them.
I know, but I don't understand that level of tolerance from you all is not normal in our society. In our society, we would have an opinion that would be quite strong about the other team, whereas you're all saying, let's have peace, let's understand, let's tolerate. And tolerance, I think that tolerance must be because of your history.
I don't know.
And yeah, who knows? I would say, you know, if you went to Israel, you'd probably get that same type of attitude. It's a very modern way of thinking.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? About what you
Well,
feel about
because
Israel?
I don't know. I've never been to Israel, but my understanding is that you have Jews and Muslims living together peacefully. Because it's been such an area of conflict, they've had to negotiate and learn things, and you know, it's just the way it is. But look, I could go so far into this conversation. I learned during the week that where I grew up in Canada, there's more laws to stop people speaking English in Quebec.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So people will get financial penalties if the government seizes their mobile phones and sees that they have been texting in English too much, or in any well, English is what they're after, but it's like, instead of French, it's supposed to just be French, and if it's not in French, they will get fines. Even
they are a part of Canada.
Yeah, but this is in that province, you know. It's just, and I just think, wow, people like to hate others. That's just a thing in the world. And I don't think Vietnamese people have very much capacity for hate.
Yeah, we don't have that. I think so.
Yeah. And that's why I go back to, is it because you have been victims of that historically, that you say, no, we don't want hate anymore?
We want peace.
Yeah. Anyway, again, off topic. I've been drinking too much wine. Okay, so when religions have a prescription that you must follow for human behavior. What rules are the hardest to follow?
Barak, can you answer this question, the last question?
This question very hard for me, so I don't follow any religion, so I until now I don't.
Oh, no. Let's give it a try. I think you can figure out what are some of the main religious rules of any religion. You can tell me some of the rules.
Yes, some of rule of some religions, such as that people if want to follow the religion must cut hair.
No, don't hair. What are the main rules of religion?
Main rule.
The main rules are be kind, right?
I don't know.
Be kind. Don't steal. Be kind. Don't steal.
Yes.
As for example, the Buddhism in Vietnam, they have 5 rules.
Yeah.
The first one is do not steal.
Yeah.
Second one is do not kill.
Yeah.
Third is do not lie.
Yeah.
Then 4 is do not commit adultery.
Okay. But all of those are just stealing, right? They're all stealing.
No, if you follow the Buddhism, you do not allow to steal anything.
No, but all those rules are about stealing. So you're stealing somebody else's wife, you're stealing somebody else's money, or you're stealing the truth. It's all stealing. You should not steal.
Yes, should not steal. Yeah.
Yeah. And so Barak, what is Barak? We all steal, always. All of us do this.
Yeah. And the last one is do not drink alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
That's a bad rule.
Yeah, bad rule. I think it's
because
a hard
Kate
one.
is drinking
Most
alcohol
people
now.
like drinking beer. Yeah.
Yeah. You know it is nighttime on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
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 So do you usually drink alcohol with your husband, Kate?
Yeah, he said to me, he said, why are you doing this on a Saturday night? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing Zoom on a Saturday night?
Okay, sorry, Kate. Okay, so yeah.
No, it's okay. I said to him, you can join me. And he said, no, I'll play guitar. Do you want? Here, he's here. Say hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter. Hi. Hi.
How are you?
Bye.
Yeah, you're eating something? You're eating dinner?
Snacks.
Snacks, okay.
Snack.
Nice.
Okay.
So your wife hasn't cooked you dinner.
No, but nobody cooks. My wife does not cook.
Okay.
Very lazy. Very lazy.
Thank you very much for letting your wife to speak English with us.
Nope.
Very important.
You're very welcome. Very welcome.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
You're all good. We're all good.
Yeah, yeah, we are doing well.
Everything happy?
Yes. She said you are playing guitar, so if you can play a song, that would be very nice.
Oh.
To treat us.
Do you want to do it?
No,
No, go on.
No, not now.
Get your guitar. Go on.
Some other time when I practice
Okay.
more. I only practice. I'm very bad. Very bad.
You need to drink a few more beers to be able to play in front of us, right?
You need to drink more beers. Yeah, exactly. All right.
Okay,
Good
bye-bye.
luck.
Bye, Peter.
Good luck.
Bye.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Classic. Yes, you. One night you should ring when everyone, all the Vietnamese people are drunk, so that you can hear his guitar and it will sound good.
Okay. So I think it's good for tonight. And
Yeah, that's good. I'm sorry I didn't get through all the questions, but
no problem, Kate. Yeah, we not only like to speak, we also want to improve our listening skills. That's why I record the videos so people they can watch it again and again, just to improve our understanding. Yeah.
Yeah, so please give me some more feedback if you want me to speak less, or follow the questions more correctly.
No, I think it's good. At least we can listen a little bit clear, and then because some words you use a bit difficult to understand, even to me.
Yeah.
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 So we'll try to understand, and then we'll learn more new words, difficult words from you.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm starting to ask myself some questions about whether something is a religion or a philosophy. It just forces me to think as well. So it's all good. It's I'm learning. So thank you. Thank you all for that.
Okay. So
Nice to talk with you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
Okay.
See ya.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Safe travels, Barak.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Thank
See
you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
You're welcome. Bye.
Happy to
Bye.
see you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye, everyone.
lovely to see you
Thank
too. Bye. Bye.